What's the matter with cattle and sheep that don't eat grass? 1. When the temperature is high in summer, the feed intake of cattle will decrease significantly. Especially some forages with poor palatability are basically not eaten. Only some concentrates and green and juicy feeds will be eaten. This has a great relationship with the high temperature and humidity. If the feed intake is reduced due to high temperature, farmers can take appropriate cooling measures for the shed, such as building sunshade nets above the shed, installing exhaust fans or water curtains, spraying the animals with water during the high temperature period at noon. Also, the feed composition and feeding time should be adjusted, feeding more palatable green and juicy feeds, and adjusting the feeding time to before 6 a.m. and after 6 p.m. when the weather is cool, which will help to improve the appetite and intake of cattle. 2. Poor palatability. In the case of high coarse fiber content of forage, mildew, corruption or freezing, etc., the palatability of the forage will be seriously affected, and cattle will naturally eat less if they do not like it. Cattle farmers should improve the palatability of the forage as much as possible, and do not feed inferior forage such as mildew and corruption. If necessary, the forage and the concentrate can be mixed with water and then fed, which will help improve the palatability of the feed and prevent cattle from being picky. 3. Digestive problems. When the digestive function of cattle is weakened or they suffer from digestive diseases, such as anterior stomach retardation and omasum obstruction, the feed intake will also decrease and only concentrate will be eaten. Cattle farmers should regularly regulate the intestines and stomachs of cattle, especially those raised in captivity. Only long-term regulation of the intestines and stomachs can maintain good digestive function. If the cattle suffer from digestive tract diseases, such as anterior gastric retardation and omasum obstruction, symptomatic treatment should be given according to the specific symptoms. Follow us if it helps, and thank you for watching.